In this video, we are going to look back at the iPhone 12, which was launched back in 2020. With the iPhone 17 coming out, the iPhone 12 is now 5 generations behind. Let's look at how it holds in 2025. The good thing about the iPhone 12 is the price. You can now get this device for just 4,000 cedis, and that is way less than the current iPhone 16, which costs around 15,000 cedis. We are talking about just a fraction of what the new iPhone 16 costs, depending on where you look. The design of the iPhone 12 still looks great, with the flat edges taking inspiration from the older iPhone 4s and the iPhone 5. The flat edges has stayed till the iPhone 16, and it feels very good to hold in the hand, very compact, and still looks like some of the newest iPhones out there. On the front is a 6.1-inch OLED display. You can get very deep blacks and vibrant colors, and it's fairly bright outdoors. The newer iPhones do have the ProRes and higher refresh rates, but I think the iPhone 12 back in 2020 should have at least come out with a 90Hz display instead of a 60Hz display. The iPhone 12 also has a ceramic shield on the display, so while not invincible, does add some layer of reassurance in case you drop your phone. Looking at it side by side with the iPhone 13, you can see the iPhone 12 has a bigger notch as compared to the iPhone 13. And the newer iPhones also have a smaller notch, with a dynamic island being introduced in the iPhone 14 Pro Max. But overall, I think the iPhone 12 has a very good display. The iPhone 12 is powered by the A14 chip, and Apple chips are known for their longevity, and even in 2025, the A14 still works wonders. For daily tasks like social media using and browsing the internet, you won't notice any significant lags. Even for moderate and light gaming, it does the job well on medium to low settings. For most people, you hardly notice any lag, but however, I wouldn't recommend this device for someone who is into heavy gaming. Now, let's look at one of the main selling points of any iPhone. The iPhone 12 has a dual 12 megapixel wide and ultra wide lens. And honestly, this is another area where the iPhone 12 really punches above its weight for its age and price. The design is very different from the iPhone 13s and iPhone 15s, but it's slightly different from the iPhone 16. The photos from the iPhone 12 are very sharp, the colors are accurate, and it still takes very good photos. Night mode, however, leaves a bit to be desired, but overall you get great results. Now, 5 years later, the iPhone 12 will have its battery life significantly downgraded unless it's replaced. If you are considering getting the iPhone 12, you should look for ones with their battery health being between 85 to 90%. Replacing the battery will give new life to the iPhone 12, and it's fairly inexpensive to replace. But even on 100% battery health, you still need to carry a charger around because it has a small 2,815 mAh battery. Looking at software support, that is one of Apple's biggest strengths, and the iPhone 12 has likely got another year or two left of software support and hopefully some security updates beyond that. The iPhone 12 is yet to receive iOS 26. So I see that's a big plus for the iPhone 12. So if you're worried about software support, that's not going to be an issue on the iPhone 12. So who would I say the iPhone 12 is for? So first of all, if you want an iPhone experience without spending too much money, then I think the iPhone 12 is a good choice. And also, if you don't need the absolute best and latest features and you just need a reliable and well-performing phone that takes good pictures, then the iPhone 12 is also the choice for you. If you're also making a move from Android to iOS, then the iPhone 12 is also a great entry point into the Apple ecosystem. Now, who would I say the iPhone 12 is not for? For people who are expecting all the battery life from this device without charging, this device is not for you. You will have to be carrying a charger around. For someone who is into mobile gaming and plays all the heavy games, this device would also not work for you. And also, if you're a professional content creator, unless you are a starter content creator, which this device would be okay, but if you are a professional content creator, I wouldn't recommend this device. So the iPhone 12 in 2025 is still a very capable smartphone. It has a good and strong A14 chip, which makes it a compelling device, especially when you consider the price. Just consider the battery health when buying this device. So if you're on a budget or you just want a solid, reliable iPhone experience, the iPhone 12 is what I would recommend for you. So what do you think? Are you still using the iPhone 12, or are you considering picking one up in 2025? Let me know in the comment section, and thanks for watching.